You believe your memories, your thoughts, your truth. But what if I told you your brain lies to you every single day? From false memories to hidden biases, your brain tricks you into believing things that are not quite true. Welcome back to Hidden Truths 77. Today, we're diving deep into the mind-bending world where reality meets illusion. Brace yourself for 4 shocking illusions your mind doesn't want you to see. Because once you realize how your brain plays tricks on you, you'll never look at the world the same way again. So let's explore these illusions and unravel the secrets of your own subconscious. 1. False memories. You snap your fingers, and there it is. That one moment from your childhood that feels so vivid you swear it was yesterday. Memories have a funny way of bringing us back to those special moments in time. But what if I told you that those memories you hold so dear may not be as real as you think? They're not like old home videos playing back in your mind. Instead, they're more like a favorite sweater. The more you wear it, the more it changes. Researchers call this process reconsolidation. Every time you remember something, you essentially rewrite it, making it slightly different each time. It's like playing a game of telephone where whispers get distorted with each retelling. But why would your brain do this? Well, it's all about efficiency. Your brain is a bit like a computer trying to save space. So instead of storing every little detail, it creates a summary. Think of it as your brain's way of keeping things neat and tidy. But here's the catch. This tidying process can lead to some serious confusions. Sometimes your brain fills in the blanks with guesses. Imagine walking into a room and your brain instantly fills in the missing details. What if I told you that these mental snapshots could be misleading? False memories can be surprisingly detailed and lifelike, leading you to believe something that didn't happen. It's like a computer glitch causing an unexpected pop-up window. Your brain simply inserts an image or event based on its best guess, even if it's not accurate. These false memories aren't malicious. They're just your brain's way of filling in the missing pieces of the puzzle. So while they might not be entirely true, they still feel real to you. 2. Cognitive biases. We mentioned earlier how our memories can play tricks on us. But did you know that our brains have other sneaky ways of distorting reality? Enter cognitive biases. These mental shortcuts help us navigate through the complexities of everyday life by making decisions quickly. But they also have a secret agenda. Cognitive biases can warp the way we perceive the world around us. It's like looking through a funhouse mirror where your reflection is stretched, distorted, and not quite you. Let's start with the confirmation bias. We all tend to seek out information that confirms what we already believe. It's like reading only the comments that agree with your opinion online. This bias can make it hard to see another person's point of view. Next, we have the anchoring effect. When we first see a price tag, we mentally anchor it to that original number, no matter how much it goes up or down. It's like that friend who always compares everything to their first job, even if that first job paid peanut. Now consider availability heuristic. This bias makes us judge the likelihood of something happening based on how easily we can recall similar instances. It's like worrying about a plane crash after watching a news report. Even though statistically, flying is incredibly safe, these cognitive biases are deeply ingrained in our minds. They're like mental habits that we've developed over time. But here's the twist. They can lead us to believe things that aren't entirely true. They warp our perception of reality, making us see what we want to see rather than what's actually there. 3. The illusion of control. How often do you find yourself holding your breath, hoping to influence the outcome of a situation? Maybe it's crossing the street against the light or waiting for the washing machine to finish its cycle. We all have those moments when we think our actions can change the outcome. But what if I told you that sometimes this feeling of control is just an illusion? It's like believing that by knocking on wood, you can ward off bad luck. Illusion of control is a psychological phenomenon where we overestimate our ability to influence events. It's that feeling of being in charge, like you're pulling the strings of fate. However, in many situations, our actions have little or no impact on the outcome. Take, for example, playing the lottery. Even if you buy a ticket every week, the odds of winning remain the same. Yet people still spend billions on the lottery, driven by the illusion of control. Now, consider driving in heavy traffic. Are you really in control when every driver is vying for that limited road space? While you can make choices like changing lanes or staying calm, ultimately, your destination depends on countless factors outside of your control. The illusion of control can be deceptive. It's like thinking you in the driver's seat when you actually along for the ride. It can affect our decisions and actions, leading us to believe that we can change things when the truth is, we can't. 4. SPLIT, brain confession. Picture this. UVA just finished a delicious slice of pizza when suddenly your left hand reaches out and takes another slice before you can stop it. Wait, what just happened? This might sound like a scene from a sci-fi movie, but it's a reality for some patients with a rare medical condition called split brain. It's like having 2 separate operating systems on your brain. In these cases, the 2 halves of the brain cannot communicate with each other properly. This condition usually happens when there's damage to the corpus callosum, the bundle of nerves that connects the two sides of the brain. But here's where things get really interesting. When the left hand takes action without the right side of the brain knowing about it, the person usually justifies it with a made-up story. It's like having two personalities inside your head and they're not always on the same page. The brain's incredible ability to make sense of these bizarre situations is truly fascinating. The right side of the brain might come up with a believable explanation for the left hand's actions, even though there was no real conscious thought behind it. It's like a mental juggling act to keep everything in balance. As we wrap up this journey through illusions, remember that your brain is not a liar. It's a storyteller. It weaves narratives to make sense of experiences that can sometimes be confusing or contradictory. Split brain patients are like modern-day storytellers. They create narratives to explain actions that originate from one part of the brain but are experienced in the whole body. So while their stories might not always align with reality, they're still valuable glimpses into the complexities of the human brain. And that brings us to the end of this mind-blowing episode. We've uncovered the secrets of false memories, cognitive biases, the illusion of control, and the fascinating world of split-brain confessions. Remember, your brain is a storyteller, shaping your reality through the narratives it creates. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for more psychology videos. Thanks for watching.